and welcome back to part 6. You are returning, and if you've been following my videos, introducing you to World of Warcraft for the cozy casual gamer. If you're new and this is your first time here, I'm so happy to have you here as well. And if you want to start by watching the very first video in this series, I will link all of them below. So having said that, let's go ahead and get started on today. We didn't really do a lot of leveling last time. I think last time I mostly was showing you some of the things that I wanted to show you about Stormwind and the Elwynn Forest area, which is where we are now. So if we take a look at our map, let's just go at least turn those 2 quests in so we do have them ready on the map and see if we can get any good rewards from doing that. And then we'll decide what we want to do next. Let's turn in this quest. We're going to here, and it looks like we are going to get an upgraded belt, so that's really good. Definitely need that. So let's open up our bags and put our new belts on. And we have a shirt that we could wear. And then when we transmog, we can hide it if we want to. Then if we have it on, we'll have the option of using it if we want to. So we're going to go ahead and head over to this quest. We need 2 bundles, or we need 6 more bundles of wood here, and we can turn that quest in. So we'll go ahead and do that. And one of the types of mounts that you can get in this game is a transmog mount. And I'm not exactly sure how that works, because when I got my transmog mount, it was actually a surprise from my husband. So sweet. He logged onto my account and he surprised me. He knew how much I loved making outfits and being able to change my outfit whenever I wanted to. So it was kind of a cute little gift that he did for me. But I will put a link in the description to that transmog mount, and it's a yak. And I can show it to you here. And I believe he got it in Pandaria. So I could technically put that on my action bar, and I could pull that out at any time, and other people can use it as well. So it's kind of nice. But you can sell with it. So I can sell, and I can sell my old gear, and then you don't have to, you know, look for a general store. You can just sell anytime you need to when your bag's full. It's really a handy thing to have. And once one of your characters has it, all of your characters share pretty much most of your mounts. I mean, there might be a few exceptions, but the mounts and the pets and the toys, all these things are account bound. So I think that's really, really cool. So if we wanted to change our armor to a different set that we created, we could do that. And you can click on the shirt here and you can hide it. You don't want to see the shirt underneath. And I did show you the transmog, and we talked about that in the last video, so I won't go over that too much. But I will go ahead and put an outfit on her. None of it will change to an outfit today. So anyway, we're going to go ahead, and if you do want to know more about transmogging, please be sure to watch episode 5, because that's the episode where I really was able to show you how to make outfits, and we put some outfits together, and I really talked more in depth about transmog. And also be sure to look in the description of all my videos for helpful information. I try to put links in there that will cover some of the things that I discuss with you in videos. And also I try to put chapters in videos so that you can easily jump around to areas of interest. So keep that in mind as well, just in case you aren't aware of that. So I'm just going to finish up a couple of quests right now, and then we are going to decide which expansion to go back in, and I think pretty sure we're going to do Draenor. So if you are creating a character, let me know in the comments, what are you choosing to do as far as leveling? Are you go back to another expansion, or are you just going to kind of hang out in this specific continent around Elwynn and go through the map that way? Or are you going to do the recommended expansion, which is Battle for Azeroth? And what character you decided to level? What race and what class? I would love to know. All right, so here's this quest. We're gonna in. All right, let's take a look at in. I have one down here. We're going to turn, and then I think we'll be ready to head out, tackle Warlords of Draenor. Okay, so I just turned in my quests. Pretty close to Vulture, where our home is, but we're going to use our Hearthstone anyways, just to show you again how it works. I'm right-clicking on it, and I pull it out of my bags and action bar, and it's going to take us to our home that we set. And we made our home be Stormwind City, because you can always go to the Mage Tower, which is right in Stormwind City. It's right here on the map, and it's the Stormwind portal room right here. And so if you just head over there, you'll have access to all the different portals if you need them. So Stormwind's a great city for the Alliance to make your home. Okay, so I noticed that we have the Darkmoon Faire NPC here that has a quest over their head, and I believe it was the previous video, and it might have been a couple I mentioned. The Darkmoon Faire was something that starts on the first Sunday of every month, and it lasts for the week. It ends on the 13th. You can always check the calendar in the upper right corner here by clicking on that. So I won't spend a ton of time at the Darkmoon Faire today because I really want to stick with my main goal is to level our character here and work on getting up to level 30 so we can get flying. We won't hit 30 today, but we're going to work towards that. And so if you do see this NPC with the exclamation mark over their head and it says Dark Bear Mystic Mage, right click on it and you get that quest. You're going to read through this, and we're just going to deliver the free ticket voucher to Elvis Grimgate located inside the Darkmoon Faire, and you'll get a Darkmoon Adventurer's Guide, and you'll get 5 prize tickets so that you can participate in the different activities at the Darkmoon Faire. So get that quest, and then you can hover over the same NPC again and right click on her, and she will take you. If you see it says take me to the Faire staging area, you click on that. I think it would be smart for us to do that really quickly because I really would like to show you how you can get the buff. It does cost 25 copper to do that, but it will zoom you quickly to the staging area, which is right out in Elwynn Forest where we were. And I didn't realize it, so I should have done that, but when we were over here. But anyway, so we can go straight through this area here. There's a portal you'll see, and you're just going to go straight into the portal. And then once you can see the little gold cogwheel, when you put your cursor over it, just right click it. And we're going to go in here. Now we are going to have to go down this path. And if you look at the map, it shows you what the Darkmoon looks like. I don't think you might not see it until you open it up, until you actually come down in here. But we're going to head over to where the question mark is and turn that quest in. And definitely look for the link that I'll leave in the description about the Darkmoon, because it's a pretty fun event that they do, like I said, every month. And I think it's some really cool toys and prizes, basically, from participating in the different activities. But we're not going to spend a ton of time today in here, but I do want to show you how you can get a buff that will help you level a lot faster. So you can see all these NPCs that have question marks that are blue over their heads. You can get their quests, and you can participate in the activities. They're little mini games, and they're a lot of fun. But we're going to come back to this NPC and we're going to ride on the little merry-go-round, because that is how we're going to get our buff. But first, we're going to turn our quest in right here on the map. So this is the souvenir and toy prize vendor, Gelvis Grimgate. So we'll turn our quest in. We're going to get a free ticket voucher. And then we're going to get those other items that I talked to you about. So you're just going to right click on her and buy either a book of 5 or the one. Wait, this one says it contains 5 Darkmoon ride tickets. Huh, that's weird. Why is this one gold? Okay, well anyway, so we're gonna buy the one. I have it here in my bag, so I bought it, and so I'm gonna right click and open it. And it gave me 5, so definitely buy the cheaper one because you don't need the more expensive one. And no, you can use those tickets for other rides, but today we're just gonna go in here and you can either ride one of these guys or you can just hop on top of the carousel and let it spin you around. Yeah, okay, so I had to hop down to see it. So it's a 60-minute buff. It says we rode the Darkmoon Carousel or roller coaster. Oh, so you could ride the roller coaster too. Experience and reputation gains increased by 10% for 60 minutes. So it's definitely worth getting this buff here. So, oh, they must have a roller coaster now. I don't remember seeing a roller coaster before. That is cool. I really haven't been to the Darkmoon Fair for a while. And I need to turn on my sound. Ooh. If you get motion sickness from rides, you might not want to watch this part. Wow. Oh my gosh. Sounds rickety. Like it's gonna break down any minute. Oh wow. Whoa. Huh. Alright, so you could do either one of those things to get the buff. That's awesome. Alright, so that is the Darkmoon Fair that we're going to do for today. Now, it is fun, so I do recommend you come down and explore it and just check it out for yourself. And that'll be a fun little thing that you can entertain yourself doing. So I won't give any more of it away other than those 2 things. And I just wanted to make sure that you knew that you could get a buff so that when we level, we're going to level faster now. And our reputation gains will be faster as well. It's nice to earn reputation because sometimes you can earn really cool rewards that you can purchase from the quartermasters when you earn different reputation gains like that. So just good to know. And when the buff wears off, we can come back and get it again and go back out and continue leveling. So you just go back up to the top where the portal, the entry was, and it just right click it, takes you back out. Or you could hearth back to your home if your Hearthstone is up. Ours is still on cooldown, so we can't do that right now. But we will take the... See, we could take the flight path back to Stormwind. That to make it a little bit faster, and then we're going to head over to Chromie after that. And you know by now, since we're in part 6, you know how to locate places in the city. We talked about that. We talked about asking a guard when you get stuck, and we also talked about how you can track where you need to go and use your mini map and your map to find your way around. So I will be back when I'm up by Chromie, and we'll continue there. Right, we're here heading up to Chromie on the map. And we're going to talk to her. And we are going to choose, recommend, select a timeline. And we're going to choose Draenor. I'm going to go ahead and show everything that I experience. So I will show all the different cutscenes that I come across and all of that good stuff. So if you don't want to watch the Draenor expansion, I will put timestamps in. You can jump ahead and skip this part. But we're going to go ahead and start Draenor now. Garrosh Hellscream has escaped through the dark portal to Draenor's past. There, he amasses an iron horde with the intent to invade and conquer all of Azeroth. Build a garrison in Shadowmoon Valley, raise your armies, and join legendary heroes in the defense of both worlds. That's what we're going to select. So we're going to go back to the portal room for Warlords of Draenor, and we have to talk to Vanguard Battle Mage so that we can get back to that time. So they put the quest right there, and it's the one that's selected. It's yellow, and it has number 1 on it. And I'm going to meet you there, and then we'll continue our journey. So it's worth mentioning that before you leave to go do whatever expansion you're going to work on, you might want to sell, just make sure that your bags are cleared up, and anything that you maybe want to put in the bank, just kind of do a little bit of that kind of housekeeping stuff, and make sure you're ready to go to another area. Because once you do go, it might be a little bit of time before you have access to that stuff. Big ramp just right into the tower. And then right at the base of it, this lady, she's kind of highlighted a little bit. You can see, and when you put your cursor over her, you can see that on the lower bottom right, it says she's the Vanguard Battle Mage, and this is the one I need to talk to. So it says talk to the Vanguard Battle Mage. It says optional, but and I also see that I have a quest pop up on the right hand side of my screen, so I need to click on that. That's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to take this quest here because we definitely want to get the gold and we want to get the experience. So definitely notice that whenever you have quests that pop up on the right, make sure you take those. And then we're going to hover over to see the little speech bubble, and we're going to right click on her, and then we're going to talk to her. Sorry, it says, I must help Khadgar. Send me to the Blastedlands. Click on that and she will portal us. So now we're here where we need to be, and we're going to check the map because we have to make our way down to speak to Khadgar. Try to dodge these guys. I'm going to have to fight some of them. If you have mining, you could mine this node right here. But when we leveled. Now this food is probably not the best food in the world, but I'm just going to go ahead and eat it anyways because it does give me a little bit of a buff, but I should probably make better food. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put our point in where they're suggesting. You can see that it's kind of blinking on my screen here because we're following the starter build. But like I've said previously, feel free to experiment with that and read through the choices you have. So basically, let's read what that says. This is post haste. It's disengage also free from all movement impairing effects and increases your movement speed by 50% for 4 seconds. So my spell disengage, which will leap me backwards and get me away from being targeted. It will also increase my speed now, and it will clear me from movement impairing effects, which is nice. So So that way if I get stunned or something like that, it will clear me from that. So this is still an elite that we're fighting here, so notice I have barb shot here. See, I might want to rearrange my spells a little bit here. Yeah, I'm gonna put wing clip up here, and I'm gonna put barb shot over here, and really need the fishing icon out right now. And I'm gonna take my pet spells off because I can use my pet utility bar right here. I don't really need my pet spells now. My bars are starting to fill up more because I'm getting more skills. So, you know, every now and then you just want to clean up your bars a little. That right. Okay. Okay. And you want to be careful of groups of patrol, especially if they're elites. You have to watch yourself a little bit out here. Try to go in between these bad guys. Alright, so now we're over here at Khadgar, and he's on the map, so you can see where he's at. I drug a bad guy over here with me, but they're helping me fight, so that's always nice. Okay, so we're going to go up to Khadgar. You can see that the dark portal is here. He says, look, their numbers are abating. However, briefly, this may be our chance. Are you prepared to face whatever's on the other side of that portal? I'm going to click on For Azeroth, and it says you're about to embark on a dangerous mission. You may not be able to return immediately. Are you sure? It's going to take a little time. So we're going to click that, and we're going to start.
This is our chance. Storm the portal!
So one of the nice things about leveling through these different expansions is I feel like it's a quick way to level. We're going to get lots of quests, and we get to meet some of the different NPCs, so that's kind of cool. I'm not going to read every little thing, but I will show the screen if you want to pause it and read it. But I will read our quest objectives, and that's just for the sake of the time. I don't want the video to be too terribly long. So we have to collect the Iron Horde missive from one of the Iron Horde at the base of the Dark Portal. So we're going to come down here. I really like the music in this expansion as well. Really all the music I have absolutely enjoyed in this game, for the most part. Alright, so we got the missive, and now we have a little pop-up here. We're going to continue with the quest. We have a new one, disable 2 Felspires of the Dark Portal. Alright, so we gotta go down here and dispel the northern and the southern. am a little bit laggy, so sorry about that. I think it's just my computer's a little bit older. A lot going on my screen. I might want to turn down my graphics a little bit. Uh-oh. See if I can do that. All right, so now we go back up. Enter the soul engine beneath the dark portal, then shut the dark portal down. All right, so go. Oh. There, let's see. Like we go in this room? Yeah, here we go. There's Gul'dan. Imprisoned here. All right, so we have to mark of the burning blade destroyed. We have to do this. And we have to destroy the mark of the shattered hand. And the mark of the black rock. Okay, and now we have to destroy the stasis rune. So basically, this portal is fueled by powers neither mechanical nor arcane. Look to either side of us, Randy. The screaming souls of slain prisoners are being channeled into the heart of the portal itself. So I guess I have to shut this thing down, and that means that he's going to be released. But I have no choice. Gotta do what I gotta do. Hold on, do not delay, mortal. I can feel the life essence of your enemies fading. There will be time for regret later. So he's gonna get away. It again. And now we're gonna go back and so we're gonna go over back to our Gul'dan free. This was not the victory I'd planned for. Gul'dan may be loose due to our actions, but I gladly bargain his freedom against the lives of the innocent. On the other side of this portal, you made a wise decision, Rainy. Alright, so now we can choose between a crossbow or a staff. We're going to use the crossbow, and it's definitely an upgrade. That quest. Follow Archmage Khadgar. So let's put our new bow on. Can't stay here forever. We need to keep moving, but first we need a distraction. We're going to use the Lucifer bead to destroy 8 bleeding hollow huts, and we're going to get some new lake. So we really are going to be changing our armor out anyways right now. We don't have a lot of money to be transmogging constantly, so I'm going to wait to transmog so we earn some money. We also have a couple of quests out here we can grab. Play 6 bleeding hollow orcs. And free the slaves from the 2 bleeding hollow cages in Heartblood. Alright, so we can see on the map we've got all of our quests here that we're going to... Okay. They were bleeding us dry. I don't think we had much longer. So when you get to the quests that allow you to interact with things, sometimes you'll see a little spell come up on your screen. You just click, and that's how I'm burning the huts. You can also access that same spell up here on the right. Right here, you can click on it as well. And if we see any pets that we want to tame, we can pets. Some new pets. Although I do like this owl a lot. Cool, but without a toucan. Cute. So I'm dismissing my owl, and I can still call my owl out if I want to, but if I want to tame this new pet, I just select him by left-clicking the mouse, and then I'm going to tame him. Cute. Cute little pet. He's small. Alright, so now we can see that our quests are all ready for turn-in. Road. And the jungle is pretty. Oh, it's dangerous. Alright, so now we're gonna do our quests. And we leveled, and our piece of armor upgraded to an epic, so that's great. So we're getting a lot of gold doing this too. Have an unspent talent point. So now we're going to get multi-shot, which is great. This fires several missiles, hitting all nearby enemies within 8 yards of your current target for 11 physical damage. Deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets. Okay, so we're on that one. Apply our changes. And then they gave us our spell, but I'm going to move it to this spot right here. And, oh wait, not there. I want it here. Don't need that whistle there. Take that out because I've got my whistle here. So now I have 2 pets to choose from. Take out if I want to dismiss this little guy that I just tamed and pull my owl back out. And do that. And I didn't pay attention to how much gold I started with, but look, I already have 24 gold now. So I could transmog if I wanted to. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and we have to talk to Ariok. Oh, but you know what? We also need to put on our new equipment. So we got some legs that upgraded, and that is really good upgrade. Look at that. Stats are going to be much better. So I'm going to right click those. And now I'm going to be wearing this new, these new leggings. Pretty awesome. I think I will transmog my bow since I've got quite a bit of gold now. And I can also use this mount to sell things. I think I started telling you how my husband got me this really cool mount as a surprise. I just want to transmog my bow because I don't want to spend too much money. But yeah, he actually logged onto my account when he bought it, and he logged my character out on the mount so that when I logged in, I was on this mount, and it was a cute surprise. All right, so I'm just gonna spend one gold to put that my favorite bow on. Not gonna do anything else because I'm gonna be replacing a lot of things with more gear anyways. So, all right, so now we have to take this guy and we have to go here. We have to escort him to the Bleeding Altar. Now, when you start collecting mounts, we'll be able to use this little icon right here, this little horse-looking icon. If you put your cursor over it, it says Summon Random Favorite Mount. So you can actually right-click on your mounts and you can favorite them. And I've already favorited this one, so if I want to remove them from my favorite, I would click that. But if I hadn't favored this one yet, it would say favorite, and you click on favorite. There's one, for example, this guy here. If I right clicked, I could set him as a favorite, and he's pretty cute. That's why I don't have him. You can just go around and do that with all your mounts, and then I need to set some of these as my favorites. So then after you choose your mounts that you set as your favorites, what else? That one. All right, so whoever you put as your favorite, oh, I too. You end up able to So you can pull this icon and put it down on your bar if you want to. And then when you go to mount, you can click on that and it will just randomly pull one of your mounts that you have favorited out. And since I can only ride ground mounts right now, the randomization is going to select ground mounts. So I think that's kind of fun just to get you to use a variety of your mounts, because sometimes we use the same mounts over and over, and it's kind of fun to change around and ride our different mounts since we have so many that we can get in this game. So that's something just to show you so that when you get a mount collection going, want to use that. All right, so we have to destroy the blood ritual. So we have to, you put your cursor over to interact with, and you have to destroy these things, blood orbs. There's actually one on top. That's that one first. Pretty gross. Jump down here. And we took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. I must not have my dialogue up. Make sure that you have your dialogue up if you want to hear the dialogue. Alright, now what? Now we have to go back this way. Alright, and so we are going to cannot wait for Ariok. He knew what he was getting into. His sacrifice cannot go to waste. We must keep moving. Oh, that's sad. So we're going to follow Khadgar. First we deal with the bridge. Okay. Going to destroy the bridge so they can't use it. Alright, we will hold this position for now. We must allow these freed prisoners a moment to breathe. This is not an ideal position. We will be moving again shortly. Alright, so we're going to use the Frost Flurry focus near the Ring of Fire in Kargathar Proving Grounds to free Exarch Maladar. We're going to get a chess piece. Okay, now we're going to talk to him. I owe my life to you, stranger. I offer you and your company my support. Together we may make it out of this jungle. Okay, and Khadgar has a quest for us. We're going to survive survive Kargath's arena. Kill your 100. So have to enter the arena. Wait for all of them to come through. We're going to have to... There's Kargath. Why am I still not hearing them? Why? Oh, dialogue. Turn it down because sometimes it gets too loud.
Let's get to work.
All right, we're going to turn that
It's off
in.
Maladar. Take Keanu with you and scout the cave.
Now we can hear him. We're going to grab these
Where do we
quests.
stand?
We're going to get a headpiece.
We must not fail.
Okay, we have to slay Ungra, Taskmaster, over the Fallen. These dogs are really cool, but I don't think we can tame them. But there is a
This is some kind of nightmare.
secret quest that hunters, or beast mastery hunters, can actually get in this expansion, where we can tame a pet that looks just like these, and that pet is named Gara. So maybe I could do that with this character eventually. That would be a fun little adventure. We gotta go up here.
I don't have a target.
Gotta go down. I think we gotta jump down here.
Who's there? Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one fighting these monsters.
You say you have and you say you have an army with you? Light must truly be watching over me today. I will follow you then way. So we have to escort her and Urella's
We must hurry. These Shadow Moon orcs are under
Awesome.
the command of Ner'zhul.
awesome character.
With his commanders dead, Ner'zhul will surely come looking for us. I see your friends in the chamber up above. I think I can get there safely.
I would forfeit my own soul to protect my people. Remember.
We've got to save who we can.
All right, let's go ahead and choose our next specialization because we leveled again. So we're gonna get natural mending. This is a passive skill. Every 25 focus you spend reduces the remaining cooldown on acceleration. That's good. And we also have some armor to equip. Got our chest piece, our new headpiece. That's it. Got a new quest to get.
We must preserve the sanctity of
Slay
the fallen.
Keldon Breaker.
There is no turning.
This acolyte and I will retrieve the rest of our group. Do everything in your power to stop that orc from opening that portal.
We will return.
From beyond that portal, you will make a marvelous sacrifice.
Worthless. Your scurrying is at an end, rats.
Not so fast, Ner'zhul.
Yes, step closer. I will bury you alive for the glory of the Iron.
Khadgar, get us out of here!
That was close. There is no turning back. We press on, through the very jaws of the beast.
See how much money we have. Oh, we got 55 gold. I think we can transmog now. And let's sell. I just don't like to be mismatched, but now that we have our headpiece, we don't have shoulders yet, but we can at least put most of our most of this beautiful set, part of the heritage armor. These two are that I talked about previously. So some of these sets are locked to a certain race, and these two are locked to night elves. But I've talked about it before because it's my favorite set, armor set.
May your feet find good trail.
All right, so we're going to complete that
Remain
quest.
vigilant.
And we have another quest down here to grab.
Come, speak with me.
Oh, here's our shoulders we're going to get. Nice. We have to obtain 30 Blackrock weapons. So
don't have a target.
What's this? What's going on down there?
Let us speak. This is...
Come, my brothers and sisters. We will bring justice to our dead by sending these orcs to the darkness beyond.
What good are a handful of slaves against a Blackrock war machine? dark rocks. Crush them!
You three, follow our champion onto the battlefield and listen for my call. I have a plan.
I don't have a target. We are yours to command. I need range. Pleasantries can wait. It's too far away.
You must listen to the land. How goes the fight? You bring honor to our clan.
Well now, I'd say we made an impact.
What's on your mind? What's your back?
I don't have a target. I need a target.
How can I help you? Keep those irons in the fire?
Okay, we got a new spell. It just exposes all hidden and invisible enemies within the targeted area for 2 seconds. I don't use that too often, but it does come in handy at times. And we got to spend a talent point. We're going to get Aspect of the Beast. It's passive. It increases the damage and healing of our pet's abilities by 30%. Increases the effectiveness of your pet's Predator's Thirst, Endurance Training, and Pathfinding passive by 50%. Forgot about that mount. This is the cool thing about using summon random favorite mounts, is that you kind of forget some of these mounts that you end up collecting. There's so many. Oh, actually, we got to go down here.
Boss, finish it. Just get me free, stranger. I could kill 100 of these pigs with this shovel alone.
Okay, we got to get a key. Probably got to go down below. Yeah. been a while since I've done this quest.
Now go. Make them suffer. Free at last.
All right.
Who's there? Spirits walk with you.
Got a quest over here.
We
Khadgar.
will defend Azeroth together. Be mindful.
All right. So we do have to do quite a bit to get to next part. So we're going to end for today. And it's pretty exciting to do these old storylines because you get quite a bit of gold. You can see I've got 96 gold now, and it goes pretty quickly, and you get better gear. So definitely worth going back and doing those old expansions. And we're actually already at level 19 now. So for today, I'm just going to stop here, and I'm not going to worry too much about logging out at an inn or anything for the purpose of questing and leveling with you. But if you can continue to the end to where you do get your garrison and get that all set up, I would recommend that you do that, because then you can log out where you're going to get that rested bonus. For the purpose of videotaping right now, I'm going to have to end it just because I don't want the video to be terribly long. Let's go ahead and end by transmogging now that we've got our shoulders. And we just need to add, oh wait, not put our shoulders on. There they are. Alright, so let's transmog our shoulders. Complete our set here. There we go. Alright, so it'll be a good place to end for today. But it's a lot of fun going back and doing these older expansions. So thanks a lot for joining me today. And until next time, happy gaming!